One Smile. Written by Cindy McKinley, illustrated by Mary Gregburn. You can see there's a nice award. You know, the Benjamin Franklin Award. This story is about smiling. And have you ever smiled? Yeah? You know, smile. Smiling is a lot easier than looking sad and angry. And there's something special about a smile also. Every time you smile, you help someone else smile. And this is really important. What this means is you have the power to share your smile with other people. So I'm going to share a story with you about a smile being shared. Because we need to share our smiles, especially these days when it's not as easy to smile because of not being in school and other challenges that we have. Not seeing our friends. So let's start it. One breezy morning, Katie was walking through the park with her mother as she was talking. "Hurry up, my sweetheart," her mother urged, "or we'll be late for the bus." "Okay, Mommy," said the little girl. "I hope our van is fixed in time for Grandpa's birthday party." Just then they noticed a sad young man sitting alone on a bench with his hand on his cauliflower. His golden retriever. Katie stopped for a moment and smiled brightly at him. What a nice gift, no? A smile. The young man had just lost his job and was feeling very discouraged and odd. Dozens of people had walked by that morning, but no one had even seen or noticed him. Then this little girl appreciated and appeared to touch his heart with the sweetest smile he'd ever seen from those days start. He suddenly felt inspired to start looking for a new job, so he picked up a newspaper. As he hurried down the busy street, the man saw a woman with a frown for a moment struggling to change a tire on the concrete. "Let me help you with that," he offered without hesitation. The woman had been driving to an important meeting when she heard a loud thump, 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 thump and pulled over to the side of the road. Many people had passed by before. This helped the young man, and he came to her rescue. Have you ever been rescued? Have you ever rescued someone? Have you ever been helped? Have you ever helped someone? What you give is what you receive. What you have is what you breathe. So now conceive what your life is. It's a gift from the highest force. So you better always pay it forwards. Later, as she finished lunch, the woman was still feeling grateful for the young man's help. So she left an extra large tip. "Thanks a lot," the waitress called out. Yeah. A tip is when we give more money at the end, or we give money at the end of our meal. On her way home, the waitress decided to surprise her children, and she thought of them in her eyes. Using the extra tip money, she picked up sodas, potato salad, and fried chicken, of course. Then she brought the soccer ball her children had been hoping for. "Surprise," she called out. "Let's have a picnic." "Wow, Mom," her youngest boy exclaimed. "You're the best is what I have to claim. Can we invite the girl next door? She's new in town and doesn't have any friends yet and just feeling kind of bored." "Good idea," his mother said. "Let's invite the whole family. There's strawberry salad and some cherry and some chips and even ice cream." The little girl had been sitting alone in her room, missing her grandparents, wondering what she could be doing. Friends when the phone rang, she missed them as well. She couldn't believe the boy next door was calling. Maybe we could be friends. She thought it has nothing to lose. The girl and her parents brought some homemade brownies, and they all enjoyed a very special evening together in the park. How nice, even the dark, white and black dog is smiling. After she got ready for bed, the little girl couldn't wait to call her grandma back and home on the farm. Guess what, Nana? We had a really fun picnic with our neighbors. I think I'm going to like it here after all. Nana could hear the excitement in her granddaughter's voice. Well, honey, I sure miss having you around, she said, but I'm glad to know that you're making new friends. Oh, look at that beautiful cat. Nana's happy. After hanging up, Nana took out her favorite stationery. Wanting to share the very good feeling, she wrote a letter to each of her grandchildren. Inside every envelope, she tucked a special sheet of animal stickers. What a beautiful gift to give to your grandchildren. Even the cat is looking and smiling. Look at the beautiful roses in the background, or flowers. The farm. Nana's youngest grandson was about to leave for the doctor's office when he was coughing. Then he got his letter. It arrived. All morning he had been nervous about getting a shot. He was even about to shout, but after seeing the animal stickers, he forgot all about the being afraid. And even the cat was happy and wanted to play. How nice is that? In the doctor's waiting room, the boy sat next to a sad little girl with the cast on her arm. She had broken it maybe a couple weeks ago. Here, he said, maybe my new animal stickers will help you feel better. Even as the tears dropped down her face. Let's see what happens next. The girl stopped crying and carefully placed the stickers on her cast. Oh, great. As the children giggled together, her father sighed with relief. His daughter had been upset for hours, and now she was happy again. After taking her home, the father rushed back to his busy auto shop. Even he had a smile. That night, a young man walked into the shop. Do you have any job openings? He asked. I worked hard, and I'm good at fixing things like cars. Still remembering the little boy's kindness in the doctor's office, the girl's father decided to give this stranger a chance. Well, he said, I could use some extra help. Let's give it a try. This is the same man who was sitting by the little girl in the beginning, if you remember, all alone, looking for a job. That's his dog, his golden retriever. The grateful young man arrived early for work the next morning. His first job was completing the repairs on a dark green van. Just before noon, he returned the keys to a woman and her daughter. I'm glad I could help fix your van, he said. Thank you, said the little girl. Now we can go to my grandpa's birthday party after all. She smiled brightly at the man. It was a smile he remembered very well. A smile that was changing the world. This is the page. Some questions that you can think about with this. I'll just read them to you. To ponder with your family. What qualities make a person kind? Who has been kind to you in your life, and what kind things has that someone done for you? In what ways have you been kind to others? Do you know someone who could use an act of kindness? Who is it? What could you do for them? What could you do for different types of things you could do for your parents, your teachers, your bus driver, your doctor or dentist, an elderly friend, your brother or sister, your neighbors, your mailman, a faraway relative, the earth? Can your family work together to think of 20 simple acts of kindness? Write them down and discuss them. Put them on your wall and check them off. If someone in your family does each kind act, draw a circle next to it. then log it on this site, Cindy McKinley, and share your family's ideas. CindyMcKinley.com. What a magnificent story. I was really touched. I don't know if you felt it, but for me the lesson is keep giving. Even if you don't know, you just give a smile to someone. This is all you need to give. And you don't know its impact. And some reflection questions I'd ask is, who have you smiled to today? And if no one yet, who do you want to smile to? If you could smile to that person right now. So the lesson is the blessing is only a smile. It's called a practice of compassion. When you're giving good energy to the world, then the energy comes back to you tenfold, meaning much more. So you don't know what that one smile could do for someone whose heart is sore. You just need to see that there is so many things that we can't understand, but your impact is still true. So no need to overplan, just trust in what the bigger hand has inside. And the bigger smile that you have, don't hide it, use it and share it with the world, one smile at a time. Thank you.